Hey guys, Block Squad 1000 here, and welcome back to some more of The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, we got started on this horrific dungeon inside Jabu-Jabu's belly, and once again these stupid Octoroks are trying to kill me. Anyways, in this episode we're going to finish off the dungeon, and we are going to get the last spiritual stone, hopefully. Because Princess Ruto got captured by something, and so now we gotta go after her. So anyways, this is actually my second time recording. Yesterday, I got the dungeon done, and I did a bunch of side stuff as well. And, yeah, the recording, I made a very big mistake. At one point, I did something that I wanted to just cut out of the recording, so I actually reset the game. But I thought it would auto-save, because I was in a section that I assumed would auto-save, but it didn't. So, yep, I'm back here, and that was dumb of me. Anyways, so, yeah. The good news is that the dungeon doesn't have much left more to go. There's only like 5 minutes left, I think. I don't really know. It depends on how long it takes you to beat the boss of this dungeon, which we'll be getting to that in a sec. Alright, so there's another one of these weird jello things, and an Octorok. Thank you very much. Okay. Come on! Stupid Octorok. Just, why are you guys so dumb in this game? It's like, Z-targeting just does not work against you guys. Alright. So this thing, gotta hit it again. Thank you. I don't know, Z-targeting, obviously, I think that Z-targeting is best in Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. And in the N64 Zelda games, it was still a new thing, and I think that, I mean, like, I think that the N64 games has the biggest use for something like Z-targeting, since the combat's literally almost impossible without it, but, yeah, games like Breath of the Wild, interestingly enough, don't really require Z-targeting because combat almost sort of auto-locks when you hit an enemy. Like if you slash your sword or whatever, then it'll actually sort of auto-lock onto them. But Z-targeting just positions the camera. So Z-targeting, weirdly enough, is almost like in Breath of the Wild. It's like not practical almost. Anyway, so here we are. This is the last room of the dungeon, minus the boss room. This is a very, very simple room, just saying. But when I actually first played this game, since this was my first Zelda game, I got to admit that I was not good at it. I was pathetically bad at this game when I first played it. It took me almost a year to complete it because, I don't know, I just wasn't used to a game like Zelda because I didn't understand the pattern of them. I didn't realize that, like, I didn't understand the way that dungeons worked. I didn't understand the way that, like, you're supposed to use the item on the boss or whatever. I don't know, like, a lot of things in Zelda didn't make a lot of sense to me when I first played it. And I didn't even, this is gonna sound like so dumb, but I didn't even know that Z-targeting was a thing until almost the end of the game in my first playthrough. I know, that's gonna sound so dumb. Thankfully, this is like my, god damn it, like, this was like, my third or fourth playthrough, I think, and I am a lot better at the game, but I have a lot of stories to tell about how bad I was at this game when I first played it. Anyways, let's continue into the boss room, and we are about to fight the one redeeming thing besides maybe the music about this dungeon. Meet Baronade. This is a very cool boss. I think it's one of the more well-designed bosses. So starting off here, you just gotta shoot your boomerang at his weird tentacle things, and he's gonna try to zap you with his electric stuff because he's like that. He's a bit of a meanie. He's a meanie face. So once you do that, oh whoa, yeah, he's gonna send out all these weird jellyfish things. With this, you gotta shoot his center body ow. You gotta shoot his center body thing, and doing so will freeze him and allow you to attack him. So, there we go. Yeah, alright, so now he's gonna move on to phase 2. During this phase, you just gotta avoid him for quite a while. He's gonna try to zoom in on you. It's not very hard, but it just takes a while. But yeah, this boss is cool because not only does it have like a multi-phase battle, but it's also just very complexly designed. Like, this is pretty impressive for like N64 standards, the way that this boss is designed. There's a lot going on at once. Alright, so once this is done, he is going to stop moving, hopefully. Unless I can... Wait, can I... Am I actually supposed to, like, throw it at him? Maybe I am. I don't know, actually. Oh, there we go. Okay, now we get a chance to kill these jellyfish, and doing so, when he reassembles himself, it becomes a lot easier to hit him, because he doesn't have that barrier surrounding him. However, I still screwed it up because I suck. So now, ow, that sucked. Okay, we're gonna hit the last one, and now we are just given the chance to just strike him. So hit him with the boomerang. Come on, hit him with the boomerang, and now slash at him. And I think he's almost down. Okay, I think this is the last part of the battle. Okay, he's gonna start shooting you a bunch of times. Come on. But yeah, in general, I think this is a cool boss. I think it's kind of a gross boss, but it's pretty cool. And it's one of the only redeeming factors about this dungeon in general. Alright. Are you gonna die soon? I've hit you quite a few times. During my first recording, this boss only took me like a minute and a half practically. I beat him very quickly. It's kind of embarrassing. Alright. There we go, and there we go. And this is like the grossest death animation in history. Just no. Alright, and then finally, we have completed this dungeon. Like I said, this isn't a very hard dungeon, and it's definitely not a very long dungeon, but it's still a pretty annoying one, to say the least. Anyways, with that, let's go talk to Ruto over here. Hello there. You're late. What took you so long? You're useless. I was just lonely, that's all. Just a little. What in the world was that? Link, you were standing like half an inch away from her. How did you just notice that she was there? Alright, so with that, see what she has to say. You looked cool. Cooler than I thought you would, anyway. Just a little. Well, anyway, you saved me, so I guess I'll reward you. What do you wish? Just tell me. I want that spiritual stone. Nothing, really. I want the spiritual stone. Give it to me now. You mean the spiritual stone of water, Zora's Sapphire, don't you? I said that in the weirdest way possible because I didn't realize she was going to ask that as a question. My mother gave it to me and said I should give it only to the man who will be my husband. You might call it the Zora's engagement ring. Alright. I'll give you my most precious possession, Zora's Sapphire. Why do you need to swim all the way over there? What's the point of that? And with that, we have the last spiritual stone. You obtained Zora's Sapphire. This is the spiritual stone of water passed down by the Zoras. Her most precious possession? You don't know what she's talking about, but you finally collected all 3 spiritual stones. Go back to see Princess Zelda. Don't tell my father. Alright, yeah, you can now go back and see Princess Zelda, but we are not going to do that just yet, because we got some stuff we gotta do. Specifically, now that we have the boomerang, we have a lot of stuff available to us, mostly gold skulltulas. And so we are going to do that. The first thing we're going to actually want to do is just whip out our fairy ocarina. So let's do that, and play the sun song so we can make it night. The reason we want to do that is because there's a gold skulltula right here that requires the boomerang. Now, you might remember a couple of gold skulltulas that we saw earlier that we could not obtain. Those can now be obtained now that we have the boomerang. The boomerang is a way to reach like skulltula tokens that are like floating in midair that are hard to reach. Alright, so we gotta hit this one. I screwed that up. Yay me, being so good at this game. Alright. I missed it again. Okay, I'll be honest, Zelda's one of the few games where, like, you really don't need a cursor or a pointer in order to aim. But, like, the boomerang is just awkward because of the way that it, like, I don't know, I can just never get the aiming right with this thing. Alright, there we go. You destroyed a gold skulltula. You got a token proving you destroyed it. Okay, so the next thing we're actually going to want to do is we are going to head down to Zora's River because there's one down there as well. So, I'll see you guys down there in just a sec. Alright, so this one could have technically been obtained quite a bit earlier, but I didn't get it until now because I'm kind of dumb, and I forgot about it. Yeah, I'm not, for this point in the playthrough, I'm not really keeping a checklist of these guys. I'm mostly saving these things for in-between dungeons, and I don't really know. Like, for the first couple dungeons, I really don't have a huge plan of what I'm doing, like, between dungeons. I think I should keep a better idea, like a checklist of things I should do. But, that's not gonna be the case. I'm gonna start doing that soon, though, so I can get collectibles done a lot easier. Alright, now we're actually gonna head off to Death Mountain for something, something completely different. So, I will see you guys in a sec. Okay, so the place that we want to go is right over here. We want to go over here and... Oh, go away, Tektite. Jerk. Ow! Nobody likes you. You're such a crud butt. Anyway, so this one right here, which we had tried to get earlier, but we were unable to because of my incompetence, we can now obtain that. So that's cool, I guess. Let's just grab that. You destroyed a gold Skulltula. You got a token proving you destroyed it. Sweet. So now we are going to head to the last place you'd expect. We are going into Dodongo's Cavern again, because there's one gold Skulltula in there, which we could not obtain earlier, but we now can. But actually, before we do that, remember that magic bean that we got on the way to Zora's domain? We're going to plant it right here. And it grew a little sprout, so we can't do anything about that just yet, but we'll check back there later, to say the least. Alright. So in here, there is a gold Skulltula. Do you remember in that one area that's like a bombable staircase almost? It's like you blow it up and then the entire staircase falls. Well, there is a gold Skulltula in that room, but it's very complicated to try and obtain. So we need to wait for this dumb pillar here to come down, and then I will explain how to obtain it. It takes a little bit too long though. Anyway, so yeah, the next couple of episodes, before we actually continue with story progress, there is a couple of like side stuff. There's a couple side things that I want to do, mostly because it's best to get them out of the way now. Mostly because I just don't know when else to do it. Also, before I forget, I should probably equip the Hylian shield, because I don't want to screw that up and have my Deku shield get burned. Because in my previous recording, this is the part where I accidentally turned off the game. Well, I didn't accidentally, I did it on purpose, but I didn't really mean to say the least. Anyways, yeah, that's where I did it, and because of that, yep, stuff got pretty done goofed, to say the least. Wait, what's back here? Is there something back here? I see a bombable wall, and I see a chest on the map, but did I miss this? I think I did. Oh wait, no, I think I remember what it is. Yeah, okay. Yeah, oh, it's 5 rupees, okay. That's interesting. For being honest, I thought it was supposed to be a Deku shield in case your old one burns. Like, I remember it being one. That's odd. Whatever, though. Okay, so what we need to do right now is head into this room right here. And we gotta backtrack. Essentially, that bombable staircase has reset. And you now have an opportunity to go and check it out, to say the least, but in reverse, if you will. I don't really know the exact way to describe it. I think this is where we have to go. Please tell me I'm right. Okay, yes, this takes us back to the other side of the room, so this is where I have to go. Hello there, Fire Keese. Please screw off. I do not like you. You are crudbutts, and it's a good thing that I actually remembered to take off the Deku shield, because those guys, if I had run into them, I would have completely forgotten to do it, and then, yeah, that would have been really bad. Yeah, specifically these were actually the Keese that burned mine in the original recording. Anyways, die please. Thank you. Alright, we're gonna push this guy out of the way, and we are going to then be able to backtrack without having blown up that wall, or that staircase, whatever you want to call it, I guess. And with that, we now have access to this little alcove, which we couldn't reach before. So let's go over here and check it out. Alright, there it is. So, once you come over here, you can actually see that there's a little, like, a couple of vines that you can climb up. If you screw this up, you can just exit the dungeon and try again. But, yep, there's the gold Skulltula. Just gonna shoot it right now. Now get out my, my boomerang so I can do this. Thank you. And we got it. So the next place we're actually going to head off is Lon Lon Ranch because we can get another gold Skulltula. What did you expect? Okay, so now that we're here, we are going to look up at this window, and there's the gold Skulltula. Oh, I missed. You know what? Maybe we should just shoot it with the slingshot, then grab it with the boomerang. That'll be a bit easier. There we go. And now we're gonna head off to Kokiri Forest because yeah, today's just backtracking marathon, I guess. I'll see you there. Move faster, Blink. Come on. You're so slow. I actually went down to the wrong corner of the map. I actually went down to Lake Hylia. That was very, very dumb of me, but now we're finally here and I can show this off. So let's do that. Anyways, the first thing we're gonna do is actually inside Kokiri Forest. We're gonna make it night. We're gonna make it night, man. So yeah, we're back here once again. Alright, play the sun song. I don't know if you actually noticed this, but there's a small little detail I should mention, is that, in Hyrule Field, or just anywhere where the Hyrule Field theme plays, the music that plays when it turns to day is actually a sped-up version of the sun song. It goes like, it doesn't even, it barely remotely sounds like it, but it actually has, like, the same notes. So that's kind of cool, I guess. I didn't really notice that until a couple of years ago because, I don't know, it doesn't sound a lot like the sun song. Anyway, so that's the gold Skulltula right there that we need to kill. So let's go ahead and grab his ass. Wow. Alright, so now we are going to head into another place you'd not expect. We are going inside the Great Deku Tree. Yeah, that's right, we're going inside a dead corpse. I don't know if I should be proud of that. So, let's go check that out. Okay, so inside here, we are going to go past here and crawl through this little hole. I don't know if you remember, there was one room that we could not enter earlier. And that's because we needed 2 whole items. We needed 2 items which we did not have. We needed bombs and the boomerang. So let's go do that, shall we? At least I think it's bombs. I'm not entirely sure if I'm being totally honest. Yes, we do need bombs. So let's get that equipped and also kill this this Deku Baba. Please die. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, that's cool. All right, drop the bomb here and run. Kaboom. Okay, now we're gonna open this door, and back here there is a just a regular Skulltula. So, oh, that's right. I don't have the right item to do that. Those of you who played this game know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so, there we go. You drop a heart, and you can hear it crawling around. It's right there. Give me your soul. Thank you very much, sir. And that is the last gold Skulltula inside the Deku Tree. We just could not obtain it for this long. Anyway, so now, after all that, we are going to go back to Kakariko Village. Today's just backtracking the episode, isn't it? Yeah, we're gonna go to Kakariko Village because now that we have 31 gold Skulltula tokens, we can now go into the House of Skulltula. I was meaning to do this a lot earlier, but I just didn't think to. I don't know why. But now that we have 30, we can actually get 2 upgrades from them. So let's go do that. I'm Link! I don't know how to move, so I just roll. And that's cool, I guess, because that's clearly how everybody moves around. They just roll while grunting very loudly and annoyingly. Okay, after a full 50 seconds of just rolling, we have finally made it back to Kakariko Village. Actually, I don't even know how long it actually takes to walk from Kokiri Forest to Kakariko Village. I haven't really calculated it ever. But now we can finally go into the House of Skulltula, and we can finally trade in these long overdue Skulltula tokens. So let's go do that. I think it's this guy, isn't it? Or, the curse has been broken, thank you, here's a reward for you. We get the Stone of Agony. This is a very interesting item. If you equip a Rumble Pack, it will react to nearby secrets. This is a very, very useful thing if you have an N64 Rumble Pack. That is, if you have an N64, which I do. I'm playing the N64 version, but I don't actually have a Rumble Pack, sadly. then your N64 controller will vibrate when it's nearby, like, hidden secrets. Like, if you're nearby, like if you're nearby something and it starts vibrating, then you could, like, place a bomb down near where it starts vibrating, and then it'll reveal a secret, like a secret hole. Stuff like that is, pretty interesting, but since I don't have a Rumble Pack, I just have to rely on a guide to find them. And yeah, that's kind of interesting. It doesn't work with anything like Virtual Console or anything. It's kind of annoying, but yeah, that's how it works. The curse has been broken. Thank you. Here's a reward for you. And this time, we get the Giant's Wallet. What a huge wallet. Now you can carry up to 500 rupees. So we have the maximum wallet capacity. So that's very, very cool. And yep, that's everything for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Next time, we're gonna chill out here in Kakariko Village and complete a couple side things very quickly, to be honest. We're gonna do, like, only a few things, really. And then we're gonna go back and meet Princess Zelda. So, I will see you guys later. Bye!